Hey everybody, AstartesGaming here, back with yet another episode of our Crusader Kings 2 Elder Kings mod Let's Play. So, last time around, we finally had like our first full episode with Goldier in the saddle, and we took advantage pretty much immediately, conquering Dunstad out from under the Jarl of the Pale's nose. And so, today I'd like to continue that as much as possible. We are not going to be able to declare war on the Pale for a while because of the truce we have with them after making peace here. So we're going to need to find other ways to expand, and one of the ways I wanted to try was through slightly more diplomatic means if we could, and that's going to be right here with Eastmarch. He's a Jarl, and all of the land in Eastmarch is divided up between different people, so nobody holds two provinces, which I like. He's also very friendly toward us. And so I think what I'd like to do is if we can get his opinion of me up a little bit, we might be able to convince him to come peacefully. And so there's a couple ways that we can do that, and we're probably going to have to do a few of them combined in order to make this happen. So first things first, I'm going to send him a gift. We have enough gold, so that shouldn't be a problem. Now he's a little bit more friendly toward us. That gave us another plus, but we're not quite there. So what I'd like to do is take my my Chancellor, who hasn't really been doing anything, and send her to improve relations with them in the capital, being Morthal. So we'll see how that works. That's going to be a little bit more long-term. In the short term, I'm not sure what we want to do. There aren't a lot of Nords outside of Eastmarch, Hafengar, and Whiterun that we can convinced to join us peacefully. Unfortunately, with these two, they're kingdoms, and so there's just no way. The game's not going to let them, regardless of whether or not they might want to. And then pretty much everything from... what is this right here? I'm not going to try that. From Rorikstead West is going to be Reachmen, so obviously they're not going to want to join. And then... obviously we got the truce going on here, so let's get the clock running. We'll see what happens here. I'm hoping that we can do this peacefully and get the whole chunk at once rather than having to fight for each one individually. She's related to you, buddy, so let's not do that. In the meantime, we do have gold, so we could continue to improve our kingdom. Jarl Baririd now favors himself, okay. Well, so does everybody, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. Prior Ergnir died. That's a shame. Jarl Sjarnfid for Skyrim faction. Okay. So we got two new factions to contend with. Let's make sure this kid's got a teacher. 32%, huh? 15. Yeah, these are all fairly low. I'm surprised that he... I'm going to give him honors or something. Let's see. Make him... No. What would be a good... Let's just give him honors. Let's see how that does. And then... this guy's a threat. Let's see. He's also a threat. He's actually part of several factions. Let's go after him. So he's in Foralhost, which we are already dealing with. Let's see. You are scheming in Foralhost. Let's send you back to do the same thing. And let's get this running again. How are we looking here? 95. I wish we could... let's see. Unfortunately, I just don't know that we're going to be able to get anything else up high enough. We can't get the Not My de Jure Liege and Small Difference in Rank down. Those aren't going to go anywhere. The Base Reluctance isn't going to go anywhere. So really all we can change is our opinion, or his opinion, and the power. And power is going to come from, you know, controlling more land, which is going to be difficult. During my visit, To the court, Jarl Sarnir II of Hjalmarch. I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you really are, and he sends his regards. Okay. Did that do anything? Okay, he's got 100 opinion of me now. Let's see if that bumped us up any higher. Even if it did, I don't know that it'll be enough to make a difference. No, it didn't change anything. Well, it might have been all for naught, but it's going to be difficult to fight a war across the Pale anyways, so we'll give that some time. It's hard being friends with someone more ambitious than yourself, and lately Rangala has been pushing me to exert my talents beyond my limits. You know, ambitious wouldn't be so bad. And let's see, he had a son, trying to seduce somebody, trying to assassinate somebody. Don't really care about any of that. Sild still isn't married. Let's find him somebody nice. It was his eldest son. I thought we already married him off to somebody else again. Let's find somebody closer to his age. Is there anybody who's a Nord? No. Let's go with her. Right, so a troubadour and his wife, the Troberits, I don't know what that is, has arrived from High Rock. Their performances range from vulgar Dunmer satires to political Breton Cervantes, I don't know what that is either, and everything in between, including Nordic songs and cyrillic poems of courtly love. Not to be confused with Courtney Love. So, let's see. Cynical. Remember those two? They came last year. That boosts our opinion with Gundlar. And we might be able to get the trait Charitable, which I thought we already had. Let's just take the opinion. Okay. So Prince Sild is now married, and to somebody roughly his own age, which is good. Borvir had a son named Brill. Huh. Who can we go after? We can try going after Whiterun, but it could go very, very wrong for us. What kind of military might can we muster? It's over 5,000. I think it's worth a try. My little grandson Ysmir has his nose in the scriptures and spends all his time among the priests. Huh. I would lose my cynical trait. He would gain 1 learning and the zealous trait. What's cynical doing for me exactly? It's boosting my intrigue, but it's hurting my diplomacy. Huh. And let's see. What would that do for him? +2 martial skill. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, he's already got it. I thought that would put him at 9. Oh well. So our intrigue went down, but our diplomacy went up. We'll focus on our intrigue next. As soon as, I thought our stewardship was still being worked on. Oh, it is. Okay. Well, maybe it'll be worth declaring war on these guys. Let's go ahead and try it. They had an army somewhere up here. I thought they were trying to take... Oh, they are part of... Or she's at least part of Whiterun now. That's interesting. I wish I could get these guys to join. It's not too late, man. He really hates me now. I wish I could just declare war, but it's not going to let me. Let's see here. If I click on this, it'll show. Yeah. Truce with the Pale until 27th. The 27th day of the 7th month of 3478. So we've got 9 years. That's going to be a while. Right. So Whiterun. Can we take them? I think it's worth a shot. We can always call in some mercenaries. I think we have more funds than they do. We do. Quite a bit, actually. So, he's only got 1 ally in the form of Skyborn, who's not very threatening. I think we're going to go for it. Declare war. What would we get from this one? The Duchy of Brittleshin, which is going to be that down there. Or we could take this chunk or that chunk. I think that chunk is obviously what we're going to want because that's, you know, what's connected to our kingdom. So let's go for it. And we'll call in everybody. We'll also keep the mercenaries in mind. And what kind of allies can we call in here? See if our wife will join the party here. No. Doesn't look like it. He might. Nope. Who can join us? Rika? Probably not. No. Doesn't look like any of these allies will actually be able to join us in a fight. Most of them are my vassals. He's not. Although, he could be. No. Cloud Ruler. We could try that. But no, I mean, if anybody'd be able to do it, it'd be him. Oh well. Oh right, I should probably start organizing these guys, huh? So let's send everybody in this general vicinity to Ironbind. And then we'll gather everybody in the south toward Winterwind. I think that will be okay. And we'll just send everybody over here in that direction, I guess. I think that's everyone. Everyone except the people already standing on those locations. So that looks good enough for me. Now, this could be huge for us because that's a pretty big chunk of land, including their capital. Oh, and their king just died too. Interesting. Yeah, he just died. Natural death, huh? Only 62 though. Well, we'll see what they can muster. I'm hoping it's not much. But they've surprised me before, so we shall see. I'll group these guys first. I don't want to group them while they're moving, because then some of them will get slowed down. Wow, they're really piling in. Well, they're almost there. Okay, so there's 2,600 right there. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Agni got murdered. That's not good at all. We need a new marshal, and we need one now. Well, Orgnar, good thing we brought him in. He's leading troops, that's fine. We can reassign him later, once this war's over. And we'll have a little bit more there. These guys are taking their sweet time. And you didn't move. Whoops. Well, he'll have to play catch up. Okay. Memna Ironscales is now of legal age. She's pretty average. So, what do we got going on? How about a matrilineal marriage? Got a couple no-name Nords, but they're all very, very old and just, yeah, no. So, no matrilineal marriage. No. Who do we got? How about him? Let's betroth her to him. Oops. Keep that moving. Let's group you guys up. Uh-oh. Hold on, we gotta start making maneuvers here. Because they just plop down right next to my army, and I don't like that. Go here and go there. You guys just chill where you're at. And let's see, you guys can start moving south. Southwest. Yeah, they look pretty content to just sit there, and I hope that's what they do. I don't want them pursuing these guys. Better that they sit there and let my big army come to them. They'll probably start to move immediately. Or maybe not. Maybe they're happy to fight us. Doesn't look like a fight that they can win, but makes my life easier not having to chase them down. Oh, these damn autosaves. Okay. I'm actually going to send them. Hopefully they can get there in time to help out. Probably not, but we'll see. It looks like that's all they can muster, though. I don't see any other armies other than this little one right here. And these guys might be able to join up. Yeah, they're going to make it. Awesome. So that's all we really needed. Okay, we need to make sure we're pursuing the... Was she leading one of the armies? Make sure we're pursuing the survivors. Let's join these armies up. We got Serana, whoever that guy is, and Orgnar leading the troops. Orgnar actually got better. Yeah, he went to 26. Very, very good. There they are. Oh, we had another merchant die, or chairman merchant die. Gonorrhea too, yikes. Orgnar is no longer... Oh no, Orgnar died! Your commanding presence on the battlefield was felt during the recent victory by friends and foes alike. You bolstered the spirits of the men when it was needed most, and you personally led the final charge that broke the back of the enemy's army. And we gain experience. Okay, I'm going to pause. And we need to find a new marshal, because apparently Orgnar... Oh no, he's still fine. That was weird. Is Scarstone worth sieging? Sure, why not? They may surrender. I doubt it, though. They're giving up way too much land by doing it. Interesting. My heart missed a beat when I saw Ilgar emerge from the dungeons, covered in grime and with a bloody knife in his hand. So it's time to teach him the right way. Patient, kind, and brave. And there's a 50% chance he gets kind and 25% he gets brave. He got the brave trait. Okay. Well, of the options, that probably was not the best one, but it was still decent. He's not shaping up to be as good as I had hoped. My grandson Eastmarch has a tender and loving soul, trusting everyone in the castle, blah blah. He's kind. Okay, well that's fine. He's not bad, but eh. Okay, somebody died. Oh, Ricka II died. Good. She's been a thorn in my side for pretty much the entire extent of the game. Or not the extent of the game, but the extent of the time that she's been alive and a ruler. Okay, so she needs a husband too. Jarl of Greymarch. Sure. Anybody matrilineal that we can pull off here? Prince of Colovian Estates, huh? Let's see. She's son of Ulfrid. Prince of Colovian Estates. He's probably not in line to inherit anything, which is why the matrilineal marriage is open. Let's just keep it in the kingdom right now, and we'll go with him. And then everybody in the kingdom will basically be our kinsman. Okay, marriage. Perfect. She left my court. Not that she was really of any use to us here anyways. Okay. Hold on. Now favors Jarl Sjarnfid. Lond needs a tutor. He's ugly. He's ugly and trusting. That's usually not a good combination. Sure, that guy's actually really good. Let him bring you up. And, well, keep this rolling. We'll see what his final trait is, but it's not looking as good as I'd hoped. I mean, he's got good traits. It just, he's all martial skill and not a lot of anything else. There's our victory. My enemies all around me, everyone is out to claim what is mine. Even my body isn't sacred, with poisons and ills being poured into my food and drink, assassins lurking around every corner. Blah, blah, blah. Let's hire a bodyguard for 100 gold. 2 martial skill. Prestige goes up, diplomacy goes down. No, we don't need one. Okay, there's a victory. Let's head to the capital. We'll crush their remaining army and sack the city, and then it should be ours very soon. Discovered a plot where Serana Ironscale seeks to seduce Prince Ulfrid. Well, she's not married or anything. We should actually find her a husband. Huh. King of Nibene. Nibene, yeah. Well, I'm sure we could find a better... You know what? Sure. His name is the cheat. Great. Well, she's trying to seduce people, so... So, it's a good match. She's left my court. What happened down here? Disbanded. And let's see... Oh, he's founding new factions now. That should be over pretty quick. Any particularly strong factions we should be worried about? These guys look like the biggest threat. We still haven't caught this guy doing anything yet. Okay, so Dragon's Reach is under siege. They may surrender any moment, but again, because their capital and a large chunk of their, kingdom is involved, I really don't think they're going to do it unless we absolutely force them to. But I'm surprised this went so smoothly. I've obviously had some difficulties dealing with Whiterun prior to this. Siege equipment and Mistwatch increased to level 1. That's good. And what else do we have going on here? It looks like Ylgar is still far and away the leader of that. This guy, if his stewardship wasn't so bad, he actually makes a decent choice. Although he's not part of our house, so that would be very bad for us if that happened. We would potentially lose. Well, no, we wouldn't lose because we have people from our bloodline that own land. Just we would fall pretty considerably if that happened. Okay, that's gonna do it. So let's see here. Let's offer peace and enforce our demands they have to accept. The Skyrim conquest of Whiterun has ended. High King Goldir of Skyrim won. Okay, we are now Thane of Whiterun. And what else do we have here? We can press claims. Oh, we already had that one. Thane Odme of Whitewatch. Worrisome lines of succession. We need to do something about that. Is the king still a king? Apparently he is. Surprisingly. But yeah, we hold Whiterun now. Let's disband our army before we go broke. And it looks like everybody else is... I don't like the fact that he owns 2 of these. What would happen if I were to revoke his title? By 20? Yeah, not worth it. We're not going to catch him up to anything because he's just a kid. Well, I mean, that worked out pretty well for us. We got this huge chunk of land. We'll have to decide who gets to hold Whiterun. But for now, we'll hang on to it. Not sure how we're doing on time, to be honest. Wait. What's going on here? I've decided to institute the medium crown levy law into the Kingdom of Whiterun. Since this is a crown law, and you are a formal elector of Whiterun, you may vote, even though you are not my vassal yet. I'm going to ignore it. No, we're not going to help him out. That's funny. He has to ask us for permission when he votes. Or when he tries to bring something to a vote. I wish I could get these guys to join peacefully. There's no way he's going to accept now. He's going to hate our guts. Yeah, he's a king too, so he couldn't even if he wanted to. Let's warn them and take the favor. I'm going to pause here and check the time because I have no idea where we're at, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we're actually out of time, and I think we're at a pretty decent stopping point here. So I guess we'll just go ahead and break off the episode here. Next time around, I think we're going to try to find somebody else to go after. I don't think we've made much headway here. No, we haven't. So we might turn our sights on them if they decide to continue to be difficult. But yeah, we're just going to keep pressing west. Just keep expanding as much as we can. Again, we're shooting for the mountains here, and then we might set our sights on the south. But that's for another time. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit, and I will see you guys back here for the next part of our Crusader Kings 2 Elder Kings mod Let's Play.